shit, he's running.
He's running? Which way is he running?
Down towards the other entrance of the neighborhood.
Okay. Which entrance is that he's heading towards?
The back entrance.
So basically, I'm just really bothered by the fact that Zimmerman hasn't been arrested yet for shooting Trayvon Martin. Like, it's really frustrating me because, like, I mean, seriously, he walked up to someone and obviously shot him in cold blood out of racism, like out of his obvious racist tendencies. The 911 call, they clearly have the dispatch person saying, do not go after him. And he's like, nope, I'm gonna go after him and shoot him just because I can. So you know what? They came in and they said, oh, well, obviously the guy who's dead was doing something wrong, even though he had a iced tea and Skittles, and the who shot him and went after him for no apparent reason is obviously right because in his life, and that guy's is dark.
The unfortunate instance with Trayvon Martin is it's troubling in so many different ways. It really illuminates, firstly, that we are not in a post race time. I know many people have raised this, and it just really brings back to light that there's still so much going on. So dealing specifically with Trayvon Martin, I mean, this is a clear case of racial profiling, of premeditated prejudice, and a will to enact violence that was far beyond what happened in this case. I think from what I've seen, the man who did this had a very biased agenda, and then enacted that with the highest level of racism and violence. From what I've seen, and I haven't researched this enough, so I apologize if a lot of what I'm saying is opinion-based and based on too much anecdote, but it seems as though the police force involved had a very botched investigation and have not done a responsible job doing what they should do. The law in Florida is very troubling. This is definitely a call for this to be repealed. I cannot imagine the anger and sadness and frustration that his family must feel, having the worst thing happen to them as parents, and then have it be a reflection of a very sick society, and then an infrastructure and government that does not help them with any amount of justice. So there's so many things that really trouble me about this, and I'm hoping that through grassroots action and people raising the issue, raising their consciousness around this, that something can happen to change policy and change law, and make it so things like this never happen again, and so that people have justice.
I think the kid was brutally murdered for absolutely no reason at all except the guy with the gun's stupidity, and I think the man should be punished, especially because the police told him not to shoot anybody, and I think he took the law into his own hands and he completely failed and should be punished.
George Zimmerman was recently arrested, and from that I thought justice had finally been served, but then on he was released from his captivity. And so the fight is still going on in this country, because if somebody can just get off by murdering an unarmed child, then this country still need to pick back the pieces that have been broken by this tragedy. And to George Zimmerman, I hope that you see what you have done, and I hope you do the right thing, because for your sake and for everyone else, you better.